Alright, so let's go ahead with the turtle. This is one of my absolute favorites to do.
Oh my, just two of them?
It takes two 260s and either a round, or you can use a white 260 and you can make the eyes that way.
Okay.
Yeah, you only need a like little piece.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you got a green, a brown, or however, whatever colors you want to use.
And two lights?
Just one. Yeah. And if you got a white scrap, yeah. Because all you're gonna do is like make two little bubbles and tie them together. Which is what these are good for. Scraps.
Thank you. Oh, you got scraps, so scrap you.
Yeah.
Scrap you.
That way you don't have to use
Scraps are so pretty. I'm about to have scraps. Like, you want your scraps? There's money.
now I'll show you both ways of doing the eyes. I think it looks better with the round, the little 5-inch round balloon. So if you can get those, you'll use that with all kinds of different animals for the eyeballs. Alright, so let's start with the green balloon or the body balloon. And blow it up with about a hand's width of the tail. About that much tail. Right after the
Are you sure?
yeah. If it goes boom, it's okay. Alright, so we're going to start it off by making a loop twist or a flower petal. And you want it to have just enough room so the balloon will fit down inside there. So you want to definitely just make sure you can fit the balloon, another balloon down in there. And just wrap it and then tuck the nozzle down in the side. Speaking of, you just take the nozzle and twist this onto it and yeah, and just twist it around. Twist the other part as well. Right there, now squeeze it together and there you go. And then take the nozzle and stick it down in there and it'll hold it in place. Now we're going to take the remaining part of the balloon and we're going to stick it down through. It's about right here.
Oh, like you're making a sword.
Yeah, just like a sword. This way, it's like the sword handle. And you're going to grab a piece of balloon. And blow it up about a hand's width. And maybe about the width of your hand there. Yeah. And then you're gonna just tie the end off. So both sides are tied.
Oh, we got scraps.
Yeah.
You should try it in.
Yeah. Find the middle and just twist that somewhere. Try to get the same size holes there. Then tie that the two ends together. You just have to tie it over here.
You said you do what?
Tie the ends together. Yeah, you try to get the eyeball.
Oh, okay.
we're gonna trim off the leaf of the extra little pieces. Where is it? There we are. Sorry. Yeah, try to get a bunch of same kind of balls. Get your big eyeballs. You're gonna take and lay it horizontal. Where is that? Yeah. You just wedge it in there. You're gonna stick it in there, and then you're gonna pull this part down over top of it. Now, oh, you. Yep. You can actually pull the 260 down a little more, just get it a little more snug. And you just lay it in there horizontally, like flat. Like front to back. You can do it like that. It doesn't matter. Either way. The way I've got it is this way. But that way works as well. There's no wrong way of doing the eyes. But with like the 5-inch round, you can make like a little palm size bowl, split it in half. You got your eyeballs there. Instead of having to worry about twisting it all together and everything else, you pop it in there and bug eyes. Alright, so what you're gonna do, everybody got the eyes in. Put your finger here and twist right at the bottom of the mouth area. You just basically got like a finger's width with a bubble right there.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna make a small flower petal for the front leg. And we're gonna do one more, two small flower petals. Yeah, I just pull it down a little more. Push it in there. And then do the fingers width, push it up right there. Yeah, do that as close as you can. Two small flowers for the front leg. You just turn it around. This is short. Yep. You got one, you got 2 legs. You want one more leg? You got, oh yeah, one more. More flowers. This is one. How much of those?
Just give it a snail.
Alright, with the rest of it, kind of squeeze the air off as much as you can towards the end. You gotta squeeze the front and get it. And at the very end, you're gonna grab a little bubble. It doesn't really matter what size. It's the turtle's tail. Just a little bubble. Yeah, it's fine. Just a little bit of money there. It's just a little bitty tail bubble at the end. Yeah, 2 flower petals. Now you have to judge how much balloon you have left, because you're going to need to have enough to make 2 more legs out of whatever part you fold over. Like you take the tail and you figure about where it's going to be. You're going to make 2 more legs out of that.
Oh, so his leg, so he was so he's just too small.
Yeah, that's fine. like that. You gotta flip his head around so his face is forward.
Oh,
That's his mouth.
Oh, wait, hold on, so.
Um,
So you take it and like.
I look at a little bit longer right here. Because you're gonna squeeze this and easier if you twist that. Oops. I just I tell you. You roll that inside of one. Squeeze those and so I would, you want the body over here, so I would take that part right about where you want to be the body, push it in right here. Just like that. And, make two petals out of that, and we're gonna squeeze that in. Right in the middle, and you're gonna put these together. And it's like, put it like that.
You said pinch, and then I go up.
You gotta figure out how much body you want, so let's give him about that much of a body he needs, wet tight. So I would go ahead and twist that right there, and then twist that over there. I undo that. You don't have your body? Twist them together. Have you added there to one before? And even if it goes down, you're gonna blow it right back up anyway. I need probably about that much retail. Yeah, that was the fun part. So you gotta take this part here and twist it in here to where you're having two and then you might, yeah, you might want to actually find the middle and twist that. Side by side, right in the middle, pinch there and twist. Because now you want to pull this down to here, here with the leg. Right there. And you get that in there. Just do it slowly, it's really tight, so it might end up popping. Right. So it gives you, you try it. That might help.
Okay, tying it.
A few moments later.
Alright, so for the shell, take your whatever color you're using for that and just blow it off, leaving about that much shell, like 6-7 fingers. Yeah. Yeah. See, I would tie yours like right here, and then just come back to here, wrap around here, and then come back like that. Just have a shell looking like that. It's sort of like,
So you still want me to like blow it up?
yeah, you're only gonna need about that much.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah. Alright, found the guy. Take the nozzle and wrap it around his front legs a few times.
Take the nozzle and wrap it in the front leg.
From the front legs. Oh yeah, they're 2 fronts forward. I love that green color. Going with the back leg? Yeah. Okay, so you're going to take and go back to the size of your belly, make the same bubble size there, and twist it into the back of that the body bubble. Yeah, you want it to be the same size as the body here. And you're just gonna twist around here. Yep. And all we're gonna do is go back to the neck again, same size, twist it in there. Then you're gonna run it back again for 3 bubbles, except for yours, you want to do 2. So you wanna make it about this, basically, you just wanna do a twist up. And then right around there, and then come back to the head.
Oh, so like this?
Yeah, that's around the tail. That'll actually help hold that in place too. Alright, your leg, you just try to get back up to the top, and then back around to the neck, make the same time and connect it here. You're making the other side of the tail. Yeah, you want the same side of that bubble right here. So then you're gonna run it back one more time. Move forward.
So if I do it on the other side, like right here?
Yeah, and around the neck. So I put that 2 or 3 times around the neck. Yep, one more time back. Nope. Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. Go down there. Put it together. Where it's challenged.
Oh, like this?
Yep. You have who's the other, I pull this back to the other side, so then you have to tail on top. And then put a tail, right in between there.
You just gotta bring your thing, when you do this to the opposite.
You have 3 purple? Perfect, okay.
Oh, it's
We'll adjust it in a second.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Alright, so we don't need this part anymore, so leave a little bit so that you can tie it off.
I thought I was doing it right. It's still there, right?
Yep.
I was still there. I just gotta stand it.
And you want the,
Oh, I just pop it?
yeah. You want the tail at the middle of the 3 shell balloons that are going to use.
Oh, wait, so I'm gonna put this somewhere else.
I just tie it off.
Oh, this side.
I cut it out and just tie it.
All of it.
Okay. You just want to take and twist the whole body to where it's turtle
It's
is top.
on the turtle right there.
That's the big one. I heard
Yeah,
that.
and then you want the legs facing that way.
That's two.
And then the head this way.
This one tight.
And then you want the
I had a big thing
tail
on the
right in the middle of your middle. Tail.
Okay.
There you go. You're done yet.
Across the way. Here we go. Now I see the turtle.
They're all cute. See? It's so exciting. Now, his head is face backwards, so you want his face to turn around. Just like that. And your tail, have the bubble pointed up. I don't know if you're getting some comments. Yep, just like that. And then what I do is I just do 2 little dots for the eyes, little round dots, like this. Preferably the same size, that's my problem. Then I always put the little wrinkle, couple of wrinkle things there. And a smiley face. And I tend to throw a tongue sticking out on it. Oh, and a couple of dots for the nose.
Wait, is it this way? Is it this way?
Yep. And then the tail up top. Right there. Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
It looks good. back then. And something I do with the, playing around with the kids with it, with the turtle, before I put the shell on it, I'll show it to them, I'm like, you know what this is? They're like, a turtle? I said, no, it's a naked turtle, we gotta put a shell on it. And of course, the adults about die laughing, and the kids, they'll blush a little, or they'll start laughing. But this one's worth practicing.
I like it.
It's one of my favorites. And I'm pretty sure I got this one on my, my YouTube page, so that can help you, to go back and watch it over and over. Let's see, turtle. Alright. Zip puppy.
That doesn't look too complicated.
It's not. If you can do a basic dog, you can do this, because it's got the dog body everywhere from the neck back.
That's why I was like,
So,
yeah. Okay.
so we just need two colors. It's kind of a lighter color and a darker color.
Spots on his shell.
And this is another one that looks really good in the two shades of paint too, or the browns, like a tan and a coffee. The dark green, light green, just making the two colors different. And you're gonna end up with you're gonna start with the lighter color and blow it up to where you got about a hand's width of tail left.
Is this like if you were making a salad?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, just like you're making a regular,
That's the darker color,
the lighter color. The lighter color for the body, the darker color for the ears and the nose. This one is really quick to get down to really good. Alright, so we're gonna start this out the same way as we did several other runs, with just a flower petal, wrapping the nozzle around, then tucking it in to the loop. And that's the muzzle of the dog. No. Okay, then we're gonna go about 4 fingers up for the one eye. Then we're gonna make her favorite pinch twist. So the muzzle, then the eye. So you're gonna do a flower petal first.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good right there. That's really good. And then like a 4-finger bubble.
Okay.
And that's gonna be its one eye. Then you're gonna do a pinch twist. So you're going for a 4-finger bubble. Yep. And then do a pinch twist. Yep. Good. Just a little like 1-inch bubble. Excuse me. We're gonna do the same bubble as we did for the eye. We're gonna do here. And that's what you're doing is levering it and just pinching it and twisting it. So you got your 2 eyes, you got your muzzle, and that's gonna hold the ears in place. So you're going down the other side for another eye. You're making another one of these, except we connect right down here to the
Yeah, and then twist it into each other.
I'll twist it into each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also kind of like the monkey.
Yes. Yeah. It gives it a second eyeball. Yep. It'll be its muzzle and then 2 eyes. Okay, and if you know how to do the basic dog, which we did the very first thing, do a dog body. You're gonna do the neck, some legs, and once you get to the legs, I mentioned this before. If you take your balloon and pull it through the legs, you'll lock that in place so that the kids aren't going to come back to you in 2 seconds because the legs came undone.
Oh, so like,
Yeah. And it'll lock that bubble in place. I mean, the kids can shake it all they want. So you give his body with 2 back tails, back tails, yeah. It's 2 back legs and then his tail. And also with the tail, do the same thing with it and lock it through the legs. Just pull it right through the legs there.
oh, just do it right.
Yeah, just like a regular dog's body. Or a basic dog's body. And this only takes a second or 2 longer to make your basic dog once you get it down.
Take the tail after.
Oh, no, you can have a tail. Your tail depends on how long you want your dog's tail. Or how much you have left, in my case.
I think I need it.
Yeah, I would run your tail through your leg. That way it'll lock it in place so that it won't come unravel. Yeah, just pull it all the way through. And what that's doing, it's just sealing off that twist. Yeah, just pull it all the way down. And now you can shake it, and the kids aren't gonna do anything. All right, so you don't need this piece right now. Grab your other bit. Yeah, to lock it in place. And if you do a basic dog, it's good to do that too. That way you're not doing another dog for somebody here in a couple seconds. Take your other balloon and just blow it off with just a little tail. It really doesn't matter how much of a tail you got. And you can always push up the air just for the nose. I just try to get it as close as I can. And this depends on you, whether you want big floppy ears, or if you want little smaller ears, just make a loop twist for the one ear. Like I said, it's however big you want the ear. I used to use the whole balloon and tie it together and then fold it in half with the ear, so it was like, you know, huge ears on the dog.
You said make it look.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, that was right in my ear.
Happy birthday! If you go to a restaurant that's really noisy and you pop a balloon, it gets nice and quiet. Cece's had a school night, and they had a DJ and everything. I mean, it was loud and that place. It was driving me, it was giving me a headache. One of my balloons went boom! It got so quiet you could drop a pin. And I was like, I'm gonna keep this in mind. So later on, I was like, man, this is too much. I went boom on purpose. And it got quiet. I thought, oh, thank God, a break. So you want to make another loop twist the exact same size, as close as you can to the same size. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you can get it perfect, perfect. And I take your long piece and run it through one of the loop twists to lock it in place. Yeah, just pull it all the way through, just like you did the back, the legs through the dog. Alright, so we're going to need to use a piece for the nose. So you can take wherever you want on this balloon. Ah! You want to hold on to that piece without letting go? Or you can get another piece. That's what scraps are for.
Oh, so I would hold on to like this piece right here?
Yeah, you want to, the end piece, you're going to use a little piece of this for the nose. So you just want to pop it or cut it somewhere in here.
Right there, okay.
Just don't let the air go out. It makes it easier. You can let it go out, but you'll have to go under it.
Don't let it go out of this piece.
Yeah. You take just this. You're going to want to use air just so you can make a nose. Just cut it anywhere.
Good right here.
Yeah. Remember that? Yeah, and you just want to use the other side for your nose. No, we'll end up. Yeah. Well, you can actually, if you still have a little. just do a little, however big you want the nose, that's right there. And tie it off there. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, the end piece, you're gonna figure out how big you want your nose, and that's how big you want at the end. And it's up to you how big you want your nose, whether you want a small honker, big honker.
You gotta push your ear all the way up.
Yeah, push it all the way up to the end. That way, instead of having like a knot or something, you got a smooth end on it. Yeah. So you got your nose and you got your ears. Yeah. Make sure you got room to tie it. Yeah, you go. And of course you want to just tie off that little bubble. No, you're good.
She popped.
That's it. Just quickly, you just grab another balloon and put it together. When I do like the ears sometimes, but before I go and tear it off, sometimes I'll go and do a pinch twist in between where I want the nose and in between here, and then I'll take it off there, and the pinch twist will kind of hold it in place so that it doesn't do that. Or you can do the ears and then go and do the nose separate.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be that whole one piece. Alright, so you're gonna take your nose, and all you're gonna do is stick it right down to the top of the muzzle. Grab both pieces, pull it out a little bit, just to where it's getting a little snug, and the tension will hold it in place. And if it's sticking out down here, you either trim it or just kind of barely push it back. Surprisingly, that will hold it in place. I used to tell people if that comes out, all you do is this. I stopped telling them, and I've never ever had somebody come back. The muzzle, not the ears.
Wrong way. Outside. You said put it right here.
Here. It's, yeah, let's put it around. It makes sense. Here's the muzzle. This is the eyes. You're gonna put it up here.
Put it through here.
Just like that. And you just kind of pull it down and pull both pieces out while kind of pull them out this way.
Right.
It'll kind of, yeah, grab this tape this way and then this let it down.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now it makes.
Now, I always, if you got a tail on the ears, always trim it off.
You don't want no trouble.
Yeah, because it'll just hang there and it looks weird. And then you're just gonna take the middle of the ears and twist it in, pop it in between, underneath that ear twist and wrap it around it. So that's what it no, it goes. I would make that. This is how I normally do it, but since I know people don't like to use it for the air show, and then I'll figure out how big I want my nose.
Later.
Then you just draw a face on it. It don't have to be detailed. It could be just black eyes and a mouth. Yep. You can actually have like your ear twist, have it this way, and then stick it off to the side. But you do have your ears like that, like right here. You can turn it this way and put your ears off to the side, or like that. However you want the ears. It doesn't, like I said, however you like the look of it. When I'm in a hurry, all I do is draw two black eyes and a mouth, and of course the tongue sticking out. Just two eyes and some eyebrows and a silly looking mouth. I know where this design came from. This was from I don't got his name. I just had it. Ken Stillman. He had made a little man. He didn't have the arms wrapped or anything. Got it locked in place. It was just arms and legs, just like a little person. He gave to this boy at a carnival or a fair, and the kid was walking around with it. And I guess he got tired of carrying it, so he wrapped his two hands together like that, and he was wearing the man around like that.
Oh.
And Ken Stillman saw it, and he was like, "You just came up with a new design." So he made the hitchhiker hat, which is like a piggyback rider. And Ken Stillman's like one of the most popular twisters. You might have heard of him, but he's one of the best. And this balloon is so fast, it's crazy. You need two of the same color balloons, or 260s, and then a round smiley. You can do a smiley face, you can do an alien head, you can do a plain one, just draw a smiley face on it. There's so many different designs you can use for this. Like I got 5-inch smiley faces.
Thank you.
Oh, it looks like Pluto.
That's funny.
Looks like Pluto.
Have a smiley.
Thank you.
Have a smiley. Oh, I can't believe you cut it like that.
Wait, what? You said two of the
Yeah,
same
two.
color?
Yeah, if you've got yellows, it would work good with the yellow, but it doesn't really have to match. Like with the aliens, if I do an alien head and it doesn't match, I'm like, it's an alien. You don't never know how they look. And the kids are like, okay. Alright, so you're gonna blow this up almost all the way. You're gonna leave about 2 inches of tail. Or 2 fingers of tail, not 2 inches. And you're going to do the same thing with the other one. You want to try to get them as close to the same size as possible. And if you don't realize it, if you have like two balloons like it's that much apart, you need them the same, just pull in your balloon a little bit and stretch it out. Because it's just latex, so it'll stretch. Just gently pull it, don't tug it. And you know, a lot of times people will make this balloon actually have two different color balloons and
Nobody
just
saw
make
that. Nobody. Oh, it's just.
You took balloons at me? No, I didn't. Just makes it more like a card, like that was gonna look cool when you're gonna do it with the two colors. Alright, you ready to almost? Alright. So you're gonna give it two hands, like a hand's width on each of them, just twist it together. With two bowls.
Okay, hold on.
Like a Y. Today's letter is letter Y. Yeah. He's playing my tune. And then you're gonna measure the person's head. And then twist it off just a little bit behind where you measured. Take one of your long pieces and stick it through there to lock it in the balloon. Alright, you figure out, a lot of times there's one that's a little bit longer than the other. Get the longer one, and you're going to make a pinch twist right at the bottom. right at the back of, where their heads are at. Yep. Now run one through the hole, lock it off. That way you don't have to worry about coming unraveled. Anytime you can do that with the design, do it, because it'll save you a lot of headaches. Okay, you're gonna take both of them together and you're gonna do about a hand's width. It's gonna be about the size of somebody's neck, which is basically a hand's width.
The longer way, you're gonna make a pinch twist.
Oh yeah, make a pinch twist. The pink one.
At the bottom, right here.
So take a hand's width and twist them together for the body. Give it a few twists. Alright, now is when it gets fun. I always tell the kids, I like doing this, and this is my favorite part of the balloons. You want to get about, 2 inches of both balloons, twist them together, so you got a little small area like this. Two little.
Right, so here,
Yeah, two little, a little small. Yeah, just like that.
and it's tied together.
Yeah, just put them together.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's scary.
So what you want to do is fold the balloons together like this, to where these two little ones are together. Grab it, pull it up, twist them around a couple times. And I always tell them, this is my favorite part because now you have a booty. You want to twist this and this together. Grab that whole thing, pull up and twist it. Right here, twist this.
You have to.
Pull this up, twist this and this. Right here. Squeeze that part onto that part.
You have to
Like
try
these two
to
work
pinch
together.
twist.
And you're trying to
That's
make
how
this
it's complicated.
between this and this. And not this. This and this. You don't have to worry about these ones. Just do these here.
I know, I don't remember.
Like that.
Yeah, twist there.
Right here.
That's your body.
And here, here, you pinch that.
And then you're gonna go down a little
They're
bit more.
basically doing two.
You made the body, now you gotta make the front. Yeah. And now you gotta pinch twist the, you almost got it.
Yeah, this is the hard part of this one. Yeah, then you want to twist
Make it enough
these
to
two
get your
sides
picture
together.
to hold
So basically just fold it over, over like this. Grab this section and pull it up and twist this part right here. Don't worry about this part. This part right here.
No,
Trying to get
this,
towards
this,
there.
this. You might wanna make this a little.
Yeah. Just trying to make sure it's right on where the twists are, right where you're twisting on that. Also with that, you can do it individually. It takes longer, but
I like the way we did it.
yeah, it's a little nerve wracking. That's with the one or two times. You don't have to twist that a lot. Everybody got the booty? Alright, you wanna take about a hand's width
Okay.
and then just bend it. Right at the end, and give it a little squeeze. You want a hand's width and then bend it over and give it a little squeeze right there. Yeah, it happens. You can keep it like this, It has the legs like that, or you can create the little round feet. All you gotta do is just grab a little bubble at the end. Yeah, just a little, and just squeeze right there into the bend. Yeah, when you have it bent like that, just squeeze it like that. There we go, that'll work. And then at the bottom of the foot, just grab a little ball. And then however big of a flower petal you want for its foot, twist it around. Yeah. Make a little ball at the end.
If this is his booty, baby, you gotta bend it back this way. Yeah.
And if you can't get the knee to bend very good, just hold it like this, grab it, and just pinch it, pull it like that. Unless it's got no pressure.
Oh, wait, how do you do it?
I cut my
Do a little ball
ball.
at the end. So, little ball. And then do a petal. A petal.
However big you want.
Oh, okay, okay.
And you can do the hands that way too if you want, depending on how much balloon you have. And then you blow up the little smiley face balloon. Hey. And it goes right there on the ear twist on the top of the body. Right there at the shoulder part, right there.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
With an arm. All you gotta do is just pull up another one, and just recreate the arm, just start it down there. The pinch twist right there is the neck. That's the booty. He's a real butthead.
You're just wrapping it between the two?
Yeah. And the way it's supposed to work is he's supposed to be looking off to the side, like he's riding on the shoulders.
Oh, like this.
And if you can find,
Right here?
yeah,
Yeah, right there.
if you can find the emoji balloons, they look really good on these, like that guy there. I think you can find them on Amazon, Temu, balloon suppliers might have them. So that's the hitchhiker balloon. And that, it's like really, once you do it a few times, you'll be like, boom, boom, done. Because it's a really simple balloon to do, and it goes over well. Matter of fact, Denise saw it at the last place we switched it together. She's like, I want to learn that one when you come. So, I hope that helps. The best thing is just keep trying, practicing. Go to YouTube. See that?
Very well.
Yeah, and the best way to do it is putting the legs on first, like that, and then throwing it over your head like that. And if you can get more of a curve on the knees, it'll sit on the shoulders a little bit better. That's why I said grab it and just kind of give it a little pop, squeeze it. So hopefully this will help y'all up the game a little. Make y'all stick out a little more.